I always approach the game the same. I just think it's different when you have a lot of weapons around you. We have a lot of guys here that can make plays for us. So I think that's probably the biggest difference. We have a lot of guys that can go out and get the job done. You just can't really just single out one guy. So that's probably the biggest difference.
And they're using you a lot in the slot here. I mean, they're moving you around. Did you do a lot of slot work in Houston, or were you primarily outside?
I was mostly outside. I was in a slot from time to time, but just mostly outside when I was there.
Do you like the slot?
I mean, I like it. I mean, it's just it's a little different for me, but at the same time, it's still football. Just working to get open for Andrew. So that's just the way I look at it.
Can it get you some potential favorable matchups maybe when you go out and see some other teams?
Well, I think
The slot.
just with the guys we have alone here, there's a lot of guys to key on. So I think we all can help each other get matchups. So I think that's the great thing about this team.
Pep was talking the other day, and that even when you're covered, you're not covered. They'll still, I mean, in your career you've been covered, but you make catches. Do you sort of tell the quarterback that trust me that if I'm covered, maybe I'm not covered?
I think that's just something you get over time. Practicing with the quarterback. Just getting reps. And then when he see you make those plays. Just knowing how to use your body and stuff like that to box guys out for the ball. It just gives them confidence that when people think you're covered, you're not really covered. So that's what I try to do when I'm out here, just trying to get better every day and build as much as I can with the guys and with Andrew.
How would you kind of describe your matchups with Vontae over the years? You've won some, he's won some.
Right.
How has that been over the years?
I mean, it's very fun, very competitive. That's what this game is about, just going out and competing against the best. Vontae's, one of the top cornerbacks in this league. And, it's great now to, have him to go against every day, go against him every day. And, it makes the game, a lot better, on Sundays when you get to go against a guy of that caliber every day.
What was the hardest part about that matchup? I mean, you're physical, but he's very physical too. Was that the biggest thing you had to keep in mind, or was it something else?
No, I just think, that was the biggest thing, just going against him, it's going to be a physical matchup. Mm-hmm. You can mix it up with you, he can be physical or he can, play off and, just trail along beside you. So, it was always a challenge. It was always fun. He was always a great guy to go against. So, I'm glad he's my teammate now. I don't have to play against him anymore.
What stands out to you about Phillip Dorsett, both of what you've seen here and also before you got here?
I mean, I think the biggest thing when you just watch him run, the guy, speed stands out. But he can go out and make great plays for you. He's a very explosive talent, and he's just going to continue to get better with time, and as he learns the game, and just get better day by day.
How has he picked it up so far as a rookie?
I think he's picked it up very well. We are all still learning, day by day, just trying to get better as players, and that's what camp is about. It's the grind. A lot is going to be thrown at you. You just try to digest it as much as you can. It's not like a typical game plan week where you're going in with these plays and that's what you're going to run. So, it's a lot thrown at you, and coaches just see how you respond to it.
Are you typically a guy that wants to get as many reps as you can in a training camp situation, or are you just being a little more active this year because it's a new situation?
No, I like to work. That's just pretty much what it is. When you get to a certain age, in the league, the coaches tend to, count your reps and stuff like that. But, I like to be out there. I like to be out there competing, just trying to get better as a player.
So Andre, a lot of athletes are creatures of habit and routine. How do you maintain that you've had, but also blend into a new system and a new team?
Well, I didn't really change anything as far as, working out or training or anything. You know, I continue to train the same way. And, when you come to a new team, you just try to fit in, find your way around, just show guys what type of guy you are and show them the way you work. And, I think, you'll fit in well.
So because you like to work the way you do, what was your reaction when I assume coach or somebody told you we need you to sit on Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever day it was? Did you take that? How did you take that?
It was something we talked about. They had talked to me about it when we were in OTAs and stuff. And, I went every day during the OTAs and minicamp. And, they told me in training camp that they was going to have a plan for me. So I didn't find out about it until I got here. So, it is what it is, man. I understand it, after being in the league for so long. So I don't really worry about it. I just, when my days are here to work, I go out there and, do what I have to do.
How comfortable do you feel in this offense at this point?
Well, I feel very comfortable, a lot more comfortable now than I did, during the OTA sessions and stuff like that. It was a lot of different lingo and stuff like that. But, it's all settling in.